My name is Lakaya, and I'm a future elementary educator. In this presentation, I'll share how my identity influences my educational philosophy and how I plan to create a classroom where every student feels valued, respected, and included. My cultural identity is shaped by several experiences. I grew up in Florida, now living in California due to being in the United States Space Force. Each of these experiences has taught me resilience, respect, and the importance of understanding people with different perspectives. Family and community has always been important parts of my life. They taught me compassion, accountability, and the value of supporting others. As a teacher, I want to create that same sense of belonging so every student feels like an important part of our classroom family. Faith influence how I view others and how I hope to teach. I believe every person deserves kindness, grace, and respect. These values encourage me to create a classroom where students feel safe, supported, and accepted for who they are. The concept of Imodai reminds me that every person is created in the image of God and has inherent worth and dignity. As an educator, I want every student to know that they are valued regardless of their backgrounds, abilities, language, and other life experiences. Responsive teaching recognizes students' backgrounds as strengths instead of barriers. According to the California Department of Education, effective instruction builds on students' cultures, languages, and experiences to make learning meaningful and engaging for everyone. Strong relationships are the foundation of learning. I plan to build trust with both students and their families by listening, communicating openly, and learning about each child's background. These relationships help students feel respected and supported. Deserve to see themselves reflected in what they learn. I will include books, activities, and classroom materials that represent different cultures, family structures, and perspectives so every child feels included and appreciated. I want my classroom to feel welcoming from the moment students walk in. Through diverse visuals, flexible seating, and respectful classroom discussions, I'll create a space where everyone feels comfortable sharing ideas and learning from one and another. Equality means giving everyone the same support, while equity means giving students what they individually need to succeed. As a future teacher, I believe equity is essential because every student learns differently and deserves the opportunity to reach their full potential. Every student enters the classroom with different strengths and challenges. I'll differentiate instructions, provide appropriate support, and encourage growth while maintaining high expectations for all students. Racism and biases can affect students' confidence and opportunities to learn. Teachers have the responsibility to recognize these challenges, create safe classrooms, and ensure every student is treated fairly and respectfully. Diversity strengthens classrooms by exposing students to different perspectives and experiences. When students learn from one and another, they develop empathy, respect, and skills that prepare them for an increasingly connected world. My faith reminds me to love others as Christ loves us. In education, that means showing compassion, practicing patience, and treating every student with dignity. These values help create an inclusive classroom where everyone belongs. I want students to know that their voices matter. Through class discussions, collaborative activities, and opportunities to share their experiences, students will learn that their perspectives contribute to our classroom community. Mental health is closely connected to academic success. As a future educator, I want to recognize when students need support, work with school professionals, and help create a classroom where students feel emotionally safe and encouraged. Becoming an effective multicultural educator is an ongoing journey. I'll continue learning through professional development, educational research, and feedback from students, families, and colleagues so I can be better meeting the needs of every learner. The goal is to create lessons that reflect students' cultures, encourage curiosity, and inspire confidence. I want every student to leave my classroom believing that they're capable, respected, and able to succeed. I am committed to being an educator who listens, reflects, and continues to grow. By remaining open minded and culturally responsive, I can create meaningful learning experiences for every student who enters my classroom. My cultural identity, faith, and experiences has shaped the educator I hope to become. I believe every student deserves to feel seen, heard, and valued. My mission is to build a classroom where diversity is celebrated, every child belongs, and all students have the opportunity to thrive.